Hello everyone, my name is Miiru and today I'm going to be doing a what should I bring to a convention kind of video. I also wanted to note that this list is for people who are driving to cons and not necessarily staying at the con, I guess. This is more for people who are just going to the con and not staying in a hotel room. Basically what I just said. Miiru, get it together in here. Welcome to our YouTube channel. This is FinalMoon Cosplay's YouTube channel, official, I guess. It's currently consists of me, Miiru, and my bestest friend in the whole wide world, Ninja Werewolf. Alright, so I guess I'm just going to get started then. The first thing that I put down that you should bring to a convention is your phone or some kind of communicative device. You always want to keep in touch with who you're going to the convention with. Make sure that you have some kind of cell phone on you, and if you don't have a cell phone, make sure that you get together with the people who you're going to the convention with, and make sure you kind of have a meeting place at the convention where you're like, if you get lost, meet me here. Okay, my next one is a camera. Cameras are so important at a convention. If you see your favorite cosplayer, well, maybe your favorite cosplayer, but a cosplay that you really like, or maybe you want to take pictures of your friends there, or your favorite voice actor, you want to take a picture with them, or any kind of pictures, make sure you bring a camera. You can use your phone, obviously, so this is one of those instances where a phone does come in handy if you don't have a camera. If you don't have a phone, then definitely bring a camera. Make sure that you also get some charging stuff to charge stuff with, either a charger or batteries. For your phone, for your camera, anything that's electronic, make sure you bring that just in case your batteries run out. Cons go on for a long time, so make sure, you definitely want to make sure that you have enough battery to last you throughout the whole con. This. Make sure you have this or something, anything to do while you're waiting in line. You will either be waiting in line for panels, for the masquerade, to get autographs. Lines are really big at conventions, especially at big conventions. So make sure you have something to do. This is a 3DS. So I always bring my 3DS with me just in case. Plus you get amazing, if you have a 3DS and you do Street Pass, so many people bring their DSs to cons, so you would get a lot of street passes, which I love and am currently very obsessed with. But it can be anything to do. Bring a piece of paper and play tic-tac-toe. I mean, anything. What is this? Gross. My next thing is food and or drink. Actually, definitely drink. You definitely want to bring lots of water. If you ask anybody what you should bring to a convention, one of the first things that they're gonna say is probably water. Water is very, not scarce, but it costs a lot of money to get water. So if you can just bring a water bottle from home and bring it to the convention, super easy, you're set to go. Good job. And you will get thirsty, I promise you. Food is important too, because you are gonna get hungry. Cons are very long, tend to be. You're gonna stay through probably lunch and maybe dinner, depending on how late you go. So make sure you bring snacks like granola bars, goldfish, Cheez-Its, I mean, whatever really you like. Very important, because you don't want to get hungry. And con food tends to be really expensive, like over expensive. Like I don't pay for con food. If anything, I make Ninja Werewolf pay for my food because I don't like paying for food. I think it's a waste of money. I'd rather spend my $15 that I spend on food at a convention on a plushie or some figure or a t-shirt or manga or something, not food. But if you don't have food with you, make sure that you get some. You need food to fuel your body for the day. My next thing is safety pins. Yay, safety pins. Safety pins have saved me countless numbers of times. I have safety pins on a lot of my cosplays just to hold things together. If something breaks, you're gonna want to fix it up real quick, especially if you have a really big cosplay or something. If you're not cosplaying, then don't worry about this one. But if you are cosplaying and this is your first time at a con, bring safety pins because they will save your life, guarantee. A lot of cons have a station, almost like a first aid station, I guess, for cosplays. So like they have sewing stuff, but I don't like to rely on those because they're not always available to you. They only go from certain hours. So if your cosplay breaks right before you go to the masquerade or right before you, I don't know, beyond the hours, you're gonna need something. I also advise you, if you have cosplays or you're wearing a cosplay there, to have a mini sewing kit on you. It's really good to invest in that. You never know when you're gonna need it. Yeah, so there you go. Here's the biggest thing that I always tell people to bring to a convention, whether you've been to a convention before or not. Listen close, people, listen. A tie-to-go stick. This baby is heaven to me. If you don't know what a tie-to-go stick is, Tide is a detergent that you wash your clothes with. So a Tide-to-go stick is basically a stain remover that you can use on the go. If you don't know what it looks like, here's a picture. Yes, the heaven, the praiseworthy thing that is on this earth. So a Tide-to-go stick is amazing because one con, I was wearing my lightning cosplay and I decided to get a coffee because I was tired. Yeah, you know where I'm going with this. Lightning's cosplay has a white, like a lot of white. And I don't know how this happened. I think that I probably reached over my coffee cup and I got a huge stain, literally this big, on my cosplay. I was mortified. It was a dark brown stain on my white cosplay. No. Now, luckily, I decided to bring a Tide-to-go stick because somebody recommended that I should. And I actually didn't think I would ever use this thing. But, you know, even me, I'm a very messy person. This would happen to me. I brought out my lucky little Tide-to-go stick and literally within minutes, I would just, 2 minutes later, done. Done. It's gone. It was gone. I was so happy. And it was like halfway through the day. If I did not have that, I don't know, I probably would have left. I would have left the con that day, and it was a Saturday and it was halfway through the day. We haven't even finished the day. Saturday is the biggest day of that con and I was gonna leave. So Tide-to-go stick, people. Tide-to-go stick. Get it. Please. It will save your life. It will. I guarantee it. Okay? Okay. This one seems pretty obvious, but you're gonna want to bring a bag. Not only to put all the stuff that I already listed in the bag, but you're also gonna want a big enough bag where you're going to be able to stick the stuff you buy into it. So you're not lugging around a plushie here, 5 shirts here, a huehue over your shoulder, I mean, and like a bunch of manga mixed in there. You know, that's gonna be horrendous. Make sure that you have a bag big enough to hold on your stuff if you don't have a car. If you have a car, then just put all your stuff in the car. But a bag would be definitely worth it. I think I bring a bag every single con I go to that I do not stay in at a hotel. Next, I'm going to be talking about Money! You're gonna want to bring as much money as you possibly can to this con. And if you're getting money from your parents, get as much money as you possibly can from them, because you will use it. I bring literally all my money. You will see things. If you're an anime lover, you will see things. You will want things. You will be grabbing things off of the shelves. For little cons, I suggest probably $100 or more to bring to a convention. If you're going to a bigger con, then you're gonna probably need more money. Bigger cons mean bigger vendors. So you're gonna want a lot more money. But I would say $100 minimum. But if you can't bring 100, that's okay. Just bring whatever. And money kind of goes into food as well. So if this is why I'm telling you to bring your own food, because you're just gonna want to spend your money on other things. And then you're gonna be starving at a convention, and starving people are not the best people to deal with. Yes, Ninja Werewolf, I'm talking to you. No, but all seriousness aside, definitely bring money, because you're gonna want to buy things that did not need to turn into a dance party. Stop it, Miiru. Stop. You're gonna want to bring a hairbrush. If you're cosplaying, or even if you're not cosplaying and you're wearing a wig, you definitely want to bring a hairbrush. People are gonna want to take your picture at cons. You're gonna want to look your best. So when your wig is sticking up with hairs and frisbees everywhere, you're not gonna want that. Trust me, because it won't be a pretty picture. And most likely that picture will go on the internet. If it's a short wig, then it's not really a problem. But especially if you have a, I would say, my hair or longer, because wigs get tangled throughout the day. People brush against you, you brush against things. You're gonna want a hairbrush. Okay, my final thing that you are going to want to bring to your convention is your con tickets. Obviously, Miiru, what are you talking about? Obviously, you would bring your ticket to get into the con. Duh. Let me tell you how many times I have forgotten my con ticket at home. More than I can count, I promise you. So when I'm driving all the way to Glendale for SabotainCon and I don't have my ticket, there is going to be some sad things that are going to happen that day. So make sure when you get in the car, double, triple, quadruple, check that you have your con ticket. One final thing that I'm going to add, if you're wearing circle lenses, make sure you bring your circle lens case and your circle lens solution. It will save you, like everything else on this list. If you're not used to having contacts in, and even if you are used to having contacts in, cons go on for a long time. So when you have like contacts, if they're bothering you, make sure to have that just in case, so you're not throwing away $20 lenses that you spent on lenses to just throw them away because you are uncomfortable. So definitely make sure that you have that. Okay everyone, thanks for watching. If you want to see more videos, make sure that you subscribe and comment on suggestions on what you want me to talk about. Also, look for Ninja Werewolf in our next video, because I'm sure that we're gonna be introducing ourselves a little bit more. I just wanted to wait until I had her, because she's part of this and she's not here with me, which is really unfortunate, but she definitely will be in our next video, because we're going to Disneyland pretty soon. I'm such a horrible singer. I'm so sorry, guys. So, this is Miiru signing off. Bye!